Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a reading for the sign of Libra. I've already shuffled the cards and I've picked 10 cards for a Celtic cross, and then I've picked 2 more cards for just clarifying cards. Okay, so Libra, I hope you're doing well. Let's get started here. This is the spread that I'm using, okay? And each card represents something, so I will, what I'm going to do is I'll read every card to you, and then I'm going to read the message in the book because it'll have more meanings in the book as well. You have a couple major arcana cards, and if you don't know what that means, major arcana, this is what it means. So in the whole deck that I'm using, and this is the deck that I'm using, Guardian Angel, okay? So in that whole deck, 22 of the cards are major arcana cards. And these major arcana cards are major events or turning points in our lives. The major arcana cards can also represent the different phases from childhood to old age. Each card is numbered as is traditional in tarot. So your very first card, which represents the current situation, is a major message for you. And then your 6th card, which represents the near future, is a major message for you. So we'll get to those in a second. So before I start, I like to just read this little prayer here. Dear God, I ask that you be sure that only your pure and trustworthy messages come through these cards. Please protect my loved ones and me. Please help me to see, hear, feel, and know the messages that you have for us. I ask that this card reading bring blessings to everyone involved. Alrighty. So, I'm just going to, your very first card, which like I said, represents the current situation. It's saying here, it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see the past, the current situation, and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry, the pause and momentum won't last. Don't worry, the pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. And then the message here in the book, let me just get to that. I'm just going to move this card here. The message in the book here says, you are uniquely able to look past the current situation and envision endless possibilities. If events haven't been moving forward as quickly as you'd like, it's because heaven has a better path laid out for you. Try looking at things from a different perspective, and you'll be pleasantly surprised by the opportunities that are currently open to you. The present pause in the action is temporary. You may be called upon to set aside your own priorities in order to help someone else with his or her needs. It's all right to rush to another's aid as long as you set boundaries and then return to your own goals at the proper time. Additional meanings of this card: embracing your own uniqueness, giving to others in a balanced, healthy way, working for the higher good, changing your priorities, original ideas. Okay, and your second card here is the 6 of Thought. That represents the current challenge affecting the situation. And it says here, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. And then the message in the book here is, let me just get to that. Heaven has heard your prayers, and now things will get much better. It may have been a long and difficult journey, but your destination is within sight. Brighter, happier days ahead. The stress in your life will start to fade away, allowing you to set your sights on the future. The storm is over, and you're headed quickly toward sunnier skies. This card can also indicate travel, especially over water. If you're interested in moving or relocating, the signs look very positive. Or perhaps your journey is more of a spiritual one, leading you to amazing new revelations. Additional meanings of this card: peace after challenging times, the return of hope, slowly moving forward, gaining a more positive viewpoint, starting a new life. Okay, awesome. And then let me just move this. Your third card, Two of Abundance. It says, life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working on multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So your third card, what I just read, represents the basis of the situation. The basis of the situation. Okay? So let me just get to the message here. In the book, the basis of the situation, it says, if you drew this card, then you're probably feeling as if you're juggling too many priorities at once. That can be exciting and exhilarating, or it can seem as though life is seriously out of balance. If life seems challenging to you, try to bring a playful energy to your tasks. Take mini breaks to laugh with a friend or do something that stimulates your inner child. Make sure that when you do stop working for the day, you get to rest and enjoy your downtime. You may be feeling as if you really have to tighten your belt with respect to finances. If abundance issues are causing you stress, ask heaven to provide you with new opportunities to manifest the money you need. Make sure that your eyes are wide open to any opportunities that your angels send you. Make choices about your career very carefully. Additional meanings of this card: being adaptable to change, an excellent multitasker, keeping your day job while pursuing your dream career after hours, balancing your work and personal life, living very frugally. Okay, so that was that card was your third card, which represents the basis of the situation. Your fourth card, Three of Emotion. And it says, wonderful news is on its way. So your fourth card represents the past, but is relevant to the situation. And it says, wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. So again, that's your fourth card, which represents the past, but is relevant to the situation. And then I'll just let you know what the message in the book says about this again. There is wonderful news of an emotional nature. Someone may be getting married, a pregnancy may have just been announced, or a child has been born. Perhaps someone has graduated from school, or there has been a promotion. Whatever the occasion, there is great cause for celebration and joy. Share your feelings of love and happiness in joyful acknowledgement of this happy news. This card can also indicate a need to spend more time with your friends or other groups of like-minded people. Expand your social circle or reach out to a community, organizations that share your interests and beliefs. Open your heart so that others can come into your life and they will seek you out. Additional meanings of this card: abundance, happy endings, heartwarming hospitality, parties or social engagements, bridal showers or weddings, family reunions. So that was your fourth card, which represents the past but is relevant to the current situation. Your fifth card is the Three of Action. And your fifth card is representing the present. It says, things are working out beautifully now that your ship has come in. It's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your success or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. And the message in the book says, things are going very, very well. Your choices were good ones, and you can see that your ship is going to come in. Excellent. But now what? Have you put together your strategies for the next phase? Success is wonderful, but you can't rest on your laurels. It's time to move on to your next big adventure. It's safe to build upon your accomplishments for further growth, or you can choose to do something new. Where you go next is entirely up to you. Additional meanings of this card: things turning out just as expected, traveling for your career, setting new goals, time for reflection, the need for patience. Alrighty. And your sixth card, Libra, Major Arcana card. So listen, major message, successful completion, and I'm just getting to it here. The sixth card represents your near future. So it says, this is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified, this is repeating it again. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey. But for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. The message in the book: this is a moment of incredible accomplishment. All your efforts have come full circle, and you're to be congratulated for having done an amazing job. There's a feeling of joy, completion, and pride surrounding the work that's been done. Spiritual enlightenment has been sought, and you've grown a great deal. You are blessed. It will soon be time to begin something new and exciting. As humans, we must continue to learn and evolve. But for now, take time to bask in this wonderful, precious moment of happiness. Additional meanings of this card: fulfillment, clarity of purpose, cosmic awareness, love of Mother Earth, global activism, and dreams coming true. And your 7th card, Libra, 7 of emotion. It represents your power. This card represents your power in the situation. So here we go. Your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. Again, that is your 7th card, which represents your power in the situation. And then the message in the book, Libra, is sometimes it can be very difficult to make a choice. We may have multiple options that appeal to us, or perhaps we don't like any of the possibilities. Listen to your intuition. Are you taking the necessary time to choose wisely, or have you fallen into procrastination? If your guidance tells you that you're stalling, then move forward. Your body uses feelings as a way to guide you in making a correct decision. Listen to your emotional compass to know how and when to proceed. If you're still uncertain, ask your guardian angels for a sign. Additional meanings of this card: time to get focused, the need to release unhealthy choices, unproductive daydreaming, and being unrealistic. Those are pretty heavy. Okay, Libra, your 8th card, another emotion card. It represents the effects of people around you. Again, the 8th card, 2 of emotion, represents the effects of people around you. A relationship draws closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There is still hope. And the message in the book, Libra, is a relationship moves into a deeper, more meaningful phase. It may be romantic, or it could be a very close friendship. Feelings continue to grow, and the connection between those involved expands. This is a relationship that has a very powerful spiritual connection. Relationships that don't feel harmonious at this time will heal, and you should continue to pursue them. Mutual respect and understanding are present. Gifts may be exchanged, or long-term professional partnerships may be formed. Misunderstandings will be resolved. Displays of great kindness and compassion are likely. Additional meanings of this card: falling in love, very close friendships, the end of conflict, an unexpected gift, a powerful connection. So that was your 8th card. The affects people, that represents the effects of people around you. Your ninth card, Healer of Action. There we go. Let me just get that there. Okay. The ninth card represents your hopes or your fears. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. And then the message in the book, Libra, it's divided into 3 sections here. For the first one is situations: parent, spouse, executive, environmentalist, and yoga teacher. That may perfectly match your life, or perhaps you wear different but equally diverse hats. The important point is that you can do anything once your heart and mind are engaged. Others are naturally drawn to your beautiful and happy nature. Your life may be challenging, but you're very aware that you're making a difference in the world, and it feels good to you. The next paragraph is about people. Someone you can trust to be a loving, intelligent, and fun friend. A person with great physical and inner beauty. Handles difficult situations with grace. Consciously takes care of self and others. Stands behind his or her beliefs. Walks his or her talk. And additional meanings of this card: a devoted parent, wise counsel you should follow, the opportunity to be a leader, balanced career and home life. And then the last card of your Celtic cross is Helper of Thought. This is your outcome card. And it says here, your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You know will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. And then the message in the book here, Helper of Thought. Again, it's divided into 3 sections. The first one is situations. Life is going to be moving a lot faster. Events that may have seemed to be on hold now suddenly require great focus and attention. There may be a little bit of stress as you adapt to the new timelines, but it will feel better than the previous lack of action. No more sitting around and waiting. It's time to get things done. Look for creative solutions to challenges, and you'll see excellent results. Although you do need to move quickly, don't forget to review the details carefully. Next paragraph is people. An extremely capable person with a quick mind and a determined will. Someone who can swoop in, review a situation, and almost instantly know just what to do. Well-intentioned, always confident of success, courageous, idealistic, and knowledgeable. And then the last paragraph, additional meanings of this card. A sudden frenzy of activity, thinking outside the box, and defending what you believe. And then, so these next two cards that I pulled are just like clarifying cards. So this is just another message here for you in case you need it. And it says orphaned. And the meaning behind this card, you may feel a sense of loss, identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. The Oracle's message: we were all meant to have connections with other people, within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before. You need to find a new situation. Let me just say that again. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. The relationship message: as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing you what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new, let me just change the page. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. The prosperity message. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity. And then the protection message. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you've formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. And then your final card, Libra, that's just going to sum everything up, is give yourself the best. The message: the ego has a tendency to deny you the good things in life. Rather, it suggests that you're not worthy of the best, the beautiful, and the finest, and you shouldn't expect it. Not only should you have the best in your life, you should give it to yourself. Start by offering yourself the best education. Read and inform yourself with all the wonderful and creative knowledge available to educate your mind. Give yourself the best of friends. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow, see you as wonderful, and bring light and laughter to your world. Afford yourself the best nature. Go outside and enjoy beautiful Mother Earth daily. Take in the flowers and trees, the lakes and oceans, and the mountains and landscapes. Eat the best food that's fresh, nutritious, and lovingly prepared. Sleep on the best pillow and wear the best shoes and socks, even the best underwear you can afford. Respect your body by clothing it in fabrics that reflect the light in your eyes and the brightness in your spirit. Watch the best of entertainment. Discern between inspirational works of art and soul-deadening garbage. Feed your spirit with the best in genuinely creative works. Go to the theater, to museums, and to the botanical gardens. There's so much glorious finery for your spirit to enjoy. Don't wait for others to offer it to you. Give yourself the best. Okay, so Libra, that's your reading. I'm going to leave my email under the video if you would like another private reading. This is just a general reading, so whenever you get this message is when I believe you're supposed to get it. If you liked it, please do me a favor and like it or share it or subscribe. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very grateful for your time. I'm just starting these videos. I just started it, I think it's last October. So all the best and take care of yourself.